Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Godspeed Investors. Today we're going to be going over something very important if you're buying and selling, and it's how to deal with agents, listings, tips and tricks, pitfalls, and big mistakes that you make when you're buying and selling a house. Okay, first thing, list it with a real estate agent because you got to get it on the MLS. That's where all the eyes are. That's where the market is. The buyer's agents go to agents. The buyers go with a buyer agent, and that's where you need. It's not for sell by owners. Don't work. FSBOs, unless you're doing something creative like a rent to own or an owner finance. If you're off the MLS, you do not exist. You're losing 90% of the market. Okay, buyers don't even drive the neighborhoods anymore. So first thing, put it on the market. Second thing, how to choose an agent. This is a very important one, and I disagree with a lot of the other guys out there. What you want to do with a real estate agent is you want to get a experienced, usually a broker that does his own listings. This is a small broker. That's what I do, and I get a discounted price. Okay, so usually with my broker, the guy here I use locally, he does a point and a half for me rather than 3 points when he's listing it. So what I'm talking about is there's a buyer percentage, and I let him do 3.5%. So if he gets the buyer, he makes a good percentage. And then there's the seller's agent, the one that represents me as the seller. And that agent, you try and get them as low as possible. And not because you're trying to just take money away from people, but because you're in the business, okay? You're not a regular consumer, hence the same reason you get a discount on construction work, because you're the one bringing the business consistently. They're not having to market for it. Okay, next one. You'll get the, let's see. Oh, when you're getting bids to remodel a house once you've bought it, you always want to get 3 or 4 bids. But there's a trick that I've learned when you're dealing with construction workers. When you're working with a construction worker and he comes and he looks all formal, professional, custom shirt, with his company logo on it, you're going to be paying more. You're going to be paying more. You want to find a construction worker in our business. You want to find a construction worker that also works while the other team is working, and they only do one job at a time. That's who you want to find, okay? Because he's going to give you a cheaper price, and he's going to do better work because he's going to be there the whole time. You don't want a contractor that's bidding out 5 or 6 or 7 jobs, okay? Next, obviously, like I said, listed on the MLS. Make sure you get a lot of bids and look for the guy that actually is working in the business. And next thing, when you get an offer on when you figure out the price that you're going to list the house at on the open market, you don't want to list it too high, and you don't want to list it too low. You want to kind of list it a little bit above market value. Why? Because everybody wants to negotiate. Some people say you got to list the house low. These are people that don't do a lot of flips, okay? Some people say you want to list it real high and just hope for whatever. If you list it too high, you're not going to get a price. You're not going to get money back out of the market. They're not going to even submit you an offer because you're too far. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to price it just right, okay? And be flexible. Put things out there for the realtors. Do a realtor tour. Have an email sent out to everybody. Those are things that will help you. And then when you get your first offer on the house, it's usually going to be within the first 2 weeks. That's your real buyer. And you want to negotiate, but you don't want to lose that buyer. They're your real buyer. They're the neighborhood buyer. The one that's been waiting for the house in your neighborhood at that price. 9% of the time, they're your real buyer. And you got to latch onto them like a pit bull and lock your jaw and just hope for deal of life. Now maybe you're in a buyer's market. Here in El Paso, we're in a buyer's market. But if you're in a seller's market, it's different. You have the control as the seller. Here, you know, we're praying to God that the house will sell. So it's just a different approach. Go back. How to negotiate with contractors, things to turn off. So that's what I would say. Those are the main things. You want to have what really, really high-end pictures nowadays. This is something that the old realtors don't know. So if you're using that old broker to list your house and you're getting a discount, you got to go find somebody to take the pictures for you and have high-end quality pictures, okay? Because how are buyers looking through houses like this on their cell phone? They're here on their cell phone and they're going like this, looking at the pictures. And if it's a horrible picture that's all discolored, I can't believe we still see that. People are just so lazy. You know, you can take such an amazing picture with just your cell phone. But I even go and I hire the experts to go take photos. Always, even on my rentals. Okay, what else? And that's it. You know, you want to make sure in your flips, this is another big mistake that you see, is you go out and you check on them. Make sure they're clean. Make sure there's not weeds growing in the front through the rocks. You know, make sure that the grass is cut. Make sure that the plants are watered. No one's going to care like you're going to care. Your contractor's not going to care enough to go back and water your plants. He's not going to care to wipe down the window seals. He's not going to care. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that that you go and you check on your house periodically, once a week, once every 2 weeks, and make sure that everything's copacetic, that somebody didn't use the restroom and went number 2 in the toilet and it's just left there and the whole house stinks. You know, you got to check on it. So pretty much that's it. Thank you guys for today. I hope it helps, and Godspeed.